This is inside the Titanic. This is a partition above the keel in the forward bulkheads of the bottom of the Titanic inside the Titanic. So the first bulkhead partition is labeled anxiety. Anxiety may be filled by exaggerations, and the anxiety can fill up like the Titanic's forward bulkhead partition. And after it fills up, you can see there's a little space where it's overflowing into the second from the front bulkhead partition in the Titanic. There's the overflow. And the second partition is anger. So the overflow of the anxiety becomes anger, and even though no one, even the angry person, knows they're getting angry, know about this anger, here it is filling up. Oh, it's quietly fuming. And again, it overflows into the next adjacent bulkhead partition, and that's Fox News. So the anger feeds Fox News viewers, and that creates tribalism. Tribalism floods and overflows into the creation of a demagogue, such as Trump. And that energy fills up this bulkhead partition and overflows into demonization. The demagogue is kept in power because everyone loves to point the fingers at immigrants, for example. And that energy fills up this bulkhead partition and overflows into sabotage of the immigrants by building the wall. And as you go to Trump rally after Trump rally and shout "build the wall," that energy fills up and overflows into winning the presidency and the tribal victory of sabotaging all the other Republican primary candidates with brutal, gross superlatives and expletives and demonization, and that joy fills up at the winning of the presidency. Now we cycle back towards the bow of the Titanic through all these filled bulkhead partitions all the way to the first one, which was anxiety. And when it overflows, it is easily cleanable, and so it drains. So we're happy now because we don't have any anxiety. But not so easy with the anger. The overflow of the anxiety becomes anger. And nobody knows they're angry, and no one can see that John Doe is angry. So this is not easily cleanable like anxiety. In fact, it's quite dirty, and here it is getting dirty and dirtier. And what happens to someone who's in the dark, who's angry and is not happy, but they don't know why. They don't know they're angry, and no one can tell they're angry because they might not have a sad face. And what are they thinking? They need to be rescued. So here comes a rescuer, but it's not Superman, it's a black cape. And they think they're a rescuer. But they can't see the person who needs to be rescued. And the reason they can't see is because they believe they don't need science. Here's the real Superman, who says, I do need science to see who needs to be rescued. And here comes the science. And the science switch gets turned on, and the murkiness, the science switch gets turned on, and the murkiness gets clear, so you can now see the victim who needs to be rescued. And the science cleans up the whole vision, and now they can be rescued, and so they do not need to be rescued. And that's the story of hidden anger, anxiety being healed by anger, anger being hidden, and science needed to determine, to see who is angry.